generally when a senator escalates such matters to the Senate, we must take it seriously, because it would imply that he may have attempted all other methods of reconciliation and they have failed, and he has seen it fit to bring it to the Senate. Mr. Speaker, Senator Mogeni brought this matter to the Devolution Committee on the 1st of April 2025. I don't think it was a Fool's Day prank. It is 45 days later. We have an interim report, and it is not normal, Mr. Speaker, as you know, that when a statement is requested, that the committee reports back to the House. And I do believe that it's because of the seriousness of this matter that you allowed the committee to report back to the House by giving interim recommendations. Mr. Speaker, my concern is as follows. In those 45 days, since Senator Omogeni flagged this issue, laws are being passed in 2 different assemblies. Budgets are being processed in 2 different assemblies. Public participation is ongoing by 2 different assemblies. Withdrawals are being authorized from the County Revenue Fund, perhaps with the authority of 2 different assemblies. This Senate must put a stop to that nonsense, Mr. Speaker, because there's no better way to describe it. Even if this is an interim report, but we must put a stop to that absurdity. It is that absurdity that made the drafters of our Constitution introduce Article 192 that allows for suspension of county governments. And the County Governments Act says that where the people or the leadership of the county engage in activities that are detrimental or against the objectives of devolution, what else can be against the objectives of devolution than this thing or this theater of the absurd that we are seeing in Nyamira? Mr. Speaker, I want to recommend that this House, even though this could be an interim report, but we must make strong interim recommendations. Mr. Speaker, I wonder how the control of budget is handling requisitions authorized by 2 different assemblies. There is a big problem, and I wish that Senator Ojienda would have had even a far-reaching recommendation on the control of budget to stop authorization of withdrawals from an assembly that is not recognized in law. And so, Mr. Speaker, if we are going to go with the persuasion of Senator Mungatana, then Senator Abbas must convince us. This matter has been in his committee for 45 days. What is it that we must do for the people of Nyamira to know that we are serious? And Mr. Speaker, for your information and information of the House, when the Governor Nyaribo appeared before my committee, this matter played out. My committee resolved to visit Nyamira, but because the Devolution Committee was seized of the matter, we allowed the Devolution Committee to pursue the matter. And they are doing it rightly so, because that's where this responsibility lies. We want bold recommendations. Even if the committee is visiting Nyamira tomorrow, but we must put a stop to the leakage of public resources through illegal activities that are being perpetrated by actors in Nyamira. It is for that reason, Mr. Speaker, that I would support these interim recommendations as proposed by Senator Ojienda. But the Devolution Committee must also move with speed, because if we cannot solve this matter in Nyamira, Mr. Speaker, then this House is as good as useless. Mr. Speaker, I support.
The Senate Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, this is a very sad affair.
But Majority Leader, would you wish to get some more information from the Chair Devolution before you make your comments?
I don't mind.
Proceed, Senator Bass.
I want to inform the House. This issue seems to be taking a lot of interest. And I think we did what we said is progressive report. We do not finalize the situation. 2, Honorable Speaker, we have a gazette notice that was gazetted. The venues, what they call Bonge Machanani. That all the areas that these people are sitting has already been gazetted. Outside there, the respective place for the assemblies. 2, we ask the same questions what Honorable Kajwang is saying. The control of budget. The control of budget said she does not deal with assemblies. She deals with the finance committee, the finance department of the county, the CEC counties, and that's why she released the fund. So I think I'll ask this House to be patient, because I can see there's a lot of interest and a lot of influences in this issue. Because this is the second time now before the report is finalized is being changed. Otherwise, we can be told we can withdraw and then other people can take it over.
So,
if they
Chair,
feel that,
are you giving information or you?
I'm informing
giving
you.
opinion?
I'm informing you, Mr. Speaker. This issue has developed a lot of interest in this House. So the committee should be.
Senate Majority Leader, you may decide to use that information. Honorable, let the Majority Leader let us make progress. Majority Leader, let's
Mr. Speaker,
let's make progress.
I have listened to the chair of Devolution Committee, a member that I hold with so much respect, together with all the 9 members that serve in that committee. But I must look them straight in the eye and tell them that you have failed this House. You have failed this House because, honestly, Senator Abbas, for 45 days, 1 to 45, 1.5 months, a colleague of yours has walked up to you and told you that there is an absurd situation in my county where 2 sittings are happening and both are purporting to be the county assemblies of my county. Surely, what will be more urgent? Many times we walk up to each other as colleagues and request that intervene in matters that affect the citizens that we represent in this House. On account of time alone, the length of time that it has taken this committee to give us now a progress report, Mr. Speaker, I must say that something is not right. Secondly, you have had the chair of the Devolution Committee say that the controller of budget told them that, oh, you know, we get requisitions only from the county executive. It is her duty, and I am sure when requisitions come, it is stated what that requisition is for, including for county assemblies. That's why we devolved the office of the controller of budget. They have a representative in all our 47 county governments, Mr. Speaker. And therefore, she cannot, either she feigned ignorance, but even when you receive that answer, all the 9 members of that committee, the clerk in that committee, the legal person in that committee, surely you accepted that as an answer. Mr. Speaker, we have to be honest with ourselves. We have to be serious if indeed this is a house that caters for the interest of devolution. This matter stinks to the highest of heavens. It is not fair that in a country governed by the rule of law. So if we allow today Nyamira for there to be 2 or 3 sittings, what stops Senator Methu tomorrow from starting another parliament somewhere? Or Senator Wambua in Kitui? You know, Mr. Speaker, surely, what kind of precedence is this that we are setting? I want to make this request because I know we are starved of time, Mr. Speaker. There is also another entity that has really failed us. Our judiciary must stop hiding under the cover of independence, Mr. Speaker. Independence is not cover for incompetence, Mr. Speaker. This judge that sits in Nyamira gives orders that causes this level of confusion. Surely, can they walk out of Nyamira law courts and head to the county assembly of Nyamira and make a determination of what needs to happen? How do you sit as a judge? You are driven home every evening on taxpayers' money while this kind of maladministration is happening and being visited on the people of Nyamira. That is absolutely not right. This is a matter that even the Chief Justice herself needs to bring to her attention. If a judge can issue orders that breaks apart a county and perpetuates a situation where there are 2 sittings in the county assembly, it speaks of their incompetence, Mr. Speaker. And that is not interference with judicial independence. In this House, when we pass laws, Mr. Speaker, when there is lack of clarity, as Parliament, we endeavor to provide clarity. We even inform those that are using, the users of that particular law, what was the intention of Parliament. Can't that judge make a determination of this case, Mr. Speaker, so that in the public interest,